Welcome back to the DSI Coaches Conference. Now, Trey, we're going to take things back to Maryland to take an in-depth look at the Bayside South. We're going to kick things off with Snow Hill. Coming off an 0-10 season in 2016, the program has compiled a 2-28 record since the 2014 season, with their last winning season coming back in 2012, where they actually earned a playoff berth at 6-5. Now, Snow Hill opens their 2017 season September 1st against Kett Island. Right up the road, we have Bennett, who, if you remember, has some fairly new athletic fields out there, and we previewed the squad about 2 weeks ago as they come off a 5-5 season, winning 2 of their last 3 games in 2016. Bennett looking to improve on the road, dropping 4 of 5 just a year ago. Now, Trey, I know we were just out there speaking with head coach Hoop Gibson, but you have another decision maker with you at the desk, right?
I sure do. Being joined by Bennett assistant coach Dustin Mills. Coach, thank you so much for joining us. First of all, I got a comment. We got some Wild High guys over in the corner. They're dropping stuff while your videos going on, man. I don't know what those guys over there doing.
They're blaming Delmar.
They're trying to make some noise. They're blaming Delmar. They're trying to make noise while you guys video on.
That's right. We'll make plenty of noise when they come up, too. We'll trade off.
Okay. See, that's what we've been looking for all day. That's what we've been looking for. All right, Coach. Jeff touched on it a little bit, man. I'm really excited, man, because there's been a lot of legislature and a bunch of different stuff about it. How those new fields over there looking and feeling, dude?
Man, it's unbelievable. It's nice to, as the other Salisbury coaches can attest to, playing at the county stadium is a good time, but it's nice to kind of have your own facility, even though we're not there 5 games yet. It's nice to have a place to call home, and we're not practicing and on rocks and all that. And I know some of the other coaches are jealous, and they'll get theirs in turn. But when your fields were built in 1960s, so we're glad to have them. You know, it looks great. It's a great facility, and we're excited to show it off this season.
The Shipyard.
The Shipyard, yes, sir.
Is what it's called. All right. I haven't heard much about you guys, to be honest. I heard about a lot of the Salisbury schools. I heard about Y-High. I heard about Parkside. Haven't heard much about you guys. I have a feeling that you guys like being a little low-key right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we focus completely on ourselves. I mean, you know, we're worried about getting better every day, and we have our own expectations, certainly. You know, we have a high standard we set for our student-athletes in the classroom, on the field, and everywhere else. So we worry about us, you know, and being low-key is exactly where we want to be. That way we can blow past everybody else's expectations.
That's right, Coach. And I hear this, and one of your expectations, I hear this phrase a lot from you guys, anchor down. I understand that it's more than just a phrase over there at Bennett. What does that mean to you guys in your program?
Anchor down is about holding steady to what makes you you. You know, being true to your core values and being dedicated to the process of getting better. You know, the anchor holds the ship in place. And everybody says, well, don't you want the ship to sail? Well, sure. But what we're trying to say is, hey, be loyal to who you are. Be loyal to those around you and your brothers who are making that sacrifice, being out there every day, dedicated to the same cause of 11 guys working together. And, you know, be dedicated to your core values and the process of getting better.
Coach, how do you guys anchor down a playoff spot in 2017?
Yeah, well, it's tough being in that 3A East. You know, we're competing against teams that we don't see until the playoffs. But really, like we said, you know, it's I think Coach Coleman talked about earlier, focus one game at a time. You know, we can't worry about the next game until we take care of the first game. Dedicated to the process of getting better every day. When you're focused on being outcome-oriented, oh, we got to win everything, you know, yeah, you'll win some games in the short term, but you're not built for long-term success. When you focus on the process of getting better, developing great young men who are dedicated to each other, to football, and being better individuals and humans on this earth, you not only are going to win games, but you're going to build a solid program that's going to last for years, and that's what we're going for.
Do you give speeches like this every time for the game?
Not every game, but I save the special occasions.
Right now,
well, I do what I can.
You do what you can.
I got a super special one saved up for Parkside, so.
Okay. A lot of people don't know this guy was the PA announcer for the the Shorebirds a couple years ago, man. You ever miss it, man?
Some days.
You were my favorite, personally.
We had a good time with it. I definitely enjoyed that whole PA gig, but you know, I'm not sad that I don't have to spend 10 nights in a row in the middle of the summer at Purdue Stadium. Not that it's not a great facility and a great thing for Wycomico County, but I like focusing on football.
Can you give us something, a little something real quick?
What do you want? You got to be specific.
Give me some Shorebirds, man.
Some Shorebirds, all right. Lining up at tight end for your 2017 James M. Bennett Clippers, number 30, Ian Hoisington.
Give it up to him. Give it up.
Watch out for him.
Give it up for him. A man of many talents, Mr. Dustin Mills. Thank you so much for joining us
Trey,
up here
my
on
pleasure.
the desk, man. When we come back, we're keeping it in the South. The head man of the 2016 Salisbury City Champions takes a set when we return.
I am Ian Hoisington. I go to James M. Bennett High School, and you are watching Delmarva Sports Insider.